up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, growing in Zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. Um, so I'm out here in the garden and I am going to do some succession planting. So if you're unfamiliar with succession planting, that's when you might plant a crop. Like say I planted carrots, which I did plant carrots, maybe a month ago. And then you would wait 2, 3 weeks, a month, and then you would plant some more. So the ideal behind succession planting is so that you don't have a ton of the same crop all at once, or so that you have a continuous harvest coming in. Another thing that I am starting to do, even though it's June, is plan for, what I want a couple of months from now. And also, some damage control. So I went ahead and started some watermelons, and they're just now getting started. They're growing good. I still have a few more watermelons that I need to plant, but those watermelons will probably, since they're small, they'll probably be ready in like August. And then the ones that I'm going to sow today will be ready in September. So here in Zone B, we don't get the warmer, hot weather until like probably now. We had that stint of a heat wave, and then after that, we got all of those cooler temperatures, which really have some of my seedlings looking kind of yellowish. So, a couple of things that I want to plant is some red Russian kale. Somebody sent me some seeds of early Jersey Wakefield cabbage and red Russian kale. The red Russian kale, I can tell in here because the seeds are red. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some of those in a tray. So I prepared this tray like this. And I'm going to just, sow my red Russian kale in there. And I probably pop some cabbages in there too, to be honest. I have some Georgia collards. Also got in a seed swap. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try this yellow meat and this tender orange watermelons too. Because why not? And this golden midget. And then I have some sunflowers. Now, it's plenty enough time to still, get things sown and planted. And, that's what I'm going to do. Now, usually for cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, anything in the brassica family like that, you would wait, either plant them in spring, like April, and they would be like done by now, already almost ready to harvest, or if not ready to harvest. Or you can plant them in August, mid-July, August for fall. I'm going to do it a little early for the brassicas, simply because I have a shady spot in the back of my garden that will fare well for brassicas. Now, the first year that I planted out brassicas, I let them grow all summer long, and they did just fine. So that's what I'm going to do again. I think they'll do fine back there. And so, with a little bit of shade that they get from that tree in the back, I don't think that they're going to bolt. So, I'm getting ready to lose y'all. So this is what I'm doing right here. Here is my tray. I just, put some soil in there like normal. I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple of thumb holes in here like this, like that. That's how I do it. I don't do anything fancy. Just put some holes like that. And you don't have to be real particular, because the seeds, this tray isn't even that deep, and these seeds, you know, they want to grow. So I have my Golden Midget watermelons right here. They are 70 days to maturity. So 70 days, that's like 2.5 months, right? Or 2 months and 10 days. So it's middle of June, middle of July, middle of August. By the beginning of September, when it starts to cool off, that's when these should be ready. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. So that's my watermelon seeds. I'm going to put one in there like that. And I'm going to put one in there like that. And I'm just going to cover them up like this. And then I'll put one here and one there. I'm not going to start that many. I'm only going to start 4 seeds. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, here's my tender sweet orange watermelons. I'm going to do the same thing. And I really need to label. Y'all know I'm so bad at labeling. These seeds look a little bit different. But I'm going to pop one, pop one, pop one, and pop one like that. Cover them up. Pack it down like that. And then I'm going to do these yellow meats. And whoever sent me these seeds, making it slightly more complicated. So I'm going to open this package like this. Dump a couple out. So 4 seeds. Here, 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 here. I'm gonna have melons all over this yard before it's over. I am wielding it into existence, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get some melons this year. Y'all watch and see. So those are the yellow meats. I dropped one of my seeds. And then for the Georgia collards, I like to have a lot of collard greens. So for the Georgia collards, these seeds are a little smaller, you guys. They kind of look the same as broccoli and cabbage seeds. See, they small. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a couple of seeds in each hole. And hang on, let me sit this down so I can do this right. Actually, the sunflowers, I don't think I'm going to put in here. I think I'm going to direct sow them sunflowers. Is what I'm going to do with those. I think I'm going to just make the rest of these Georgia collards. Because I like to give collard greens away to my family. And so I really want to have a lot. I cook a lot of collard greens. I do have some mustard greens some turnip greens and some mustard greens that I have growing as well. I'll drop some of my seeds. But you know, I like to have a lot. I freeze them, I cook them, and that's, you know, what I do. Now, because I'm gonna have these germinate outside and it's so warm, what I'm gonna do is put them under a 40% shade cloth. I'm gonna water them in. I'm gonna put them under a 40% shade cloth so that they will go ahead and germinate without drying out really fast. What I discovered is that, you know, if you leave them out in the sun, they may or may not germinate because they keep drying out. So I'm gonna put them under the shade cloth here on my deck. I'm gonna go ahead and let them dry out, and then once they get big enough, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the garden. Now, ironically enough, I know y'all know about the white butterfly. If you don't, there's a white butterfly. You may have seen it flying around your yard that will lay its worms or eggs or larvae or whatever on your brassicas. But I haven't seen too much of that around here. I saw one, but maybe that's because I ain't got no brassicas, you know. But anyway, that's gonna do it. If you are in my zone, you know, you can always, if you have like a shady spot, you can always get something started and you know, just water it in real good and let it grow. All right, y'all, you know, as always, it's a good day to have a good day. I'm feeling super fantastic. You guys take care, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right, bye for now.